Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talks. I hope everybody's having a great night. It is Tuesday, and man, has the prices started going up on gold and silver. We had a kind of an exciting Monday and Tuesday on gold and silver. We were off to a great start with Bitcoin, seeing Bitcoin really start moving up. Broke the 50,000 mark for a brief time period. But after today, I'm wondering if the phenomenal run on all these assets might be coming to a quick end. And the reason I think that is, as you can see right now, gold at this moment is kind of taking a nice little hit. I actually got some phone calls today with people from a bullion dealer they just kind of pulled my name out and they said, hey, you called us a while back. You were interested in getting in some gold and silver. Have you decided to pull the trigger and maybe get a little bit? So I had this long talk with them, literally probably a 45-minute talk today on gold, silver, bullion versus, I can't remember the proper name that they use for it. Basically, collectible coins is what I call it. PCGS 70s, Proof 70 coins, and with that comes a sizable markup. She spent, like I said, about 40 minutes probably talking with me, and in the end, I didn't feel like I was actually getting what I wanted, so I decided just to let her go. I hate to say that. I still take calls from a lot of bullion dealers, even though I am big on only using universal coin and bullion at this time. Right now, I know all silver and gold is coming with a higher premium. So some people might say, you're better off to hold off. Some people might say you're better off to buy. When premiums go up, I do believe that's a sign of everybody buying. But I personally, I like to buy deals. I like to know that my money is going more towards silver or to gold or whatever the investment is, and not the markup. So, for example, this can be any kind of asset. So, if you're buying, we'll say, Peacock coin, and they're taking a 10% right off the top, it's cool, you get 5 of it back, but that's a 10% fee. It needs to go up at least 10% before you make your money back. You buy stocks. If you have some kind of a stock account where you're paying for every trade, that's kind of like a premium. When you buy an ounce of silver, spot price might be 24, but are you really paying 24? I know there's a lot of cost that goes into making the coins, but, I don't want to pay an exorbitant amount. So when it was all said and done, I basically got offered in this conversation. She talked a great game. She talked a great game for 45 minutes, and I thought I was going to break out the credit card and put in my first ever order with this company until we got to the end. And she's like, okay, I'm going to get your order ready right now. I said, well, can I at least get the final total and what I'm getting real quick? And when she's like, oh yeah, let me put it all in the system first, and then we'll do that. I said, do you want me to okay it first? Or she's like, oh, well, we'll do that after. So literally, when this was done, and I said, okay, so what am I getting? She gets back on the phone. She's like, I'm sorry, the 10-ounce bar at Spot, we actually don't have that anymore. So instead, I'm going to give you 6 ounces of Morgan bars, I guess. Basically a 1-ounce bar with Morgan. And it will still be a great deal, though. You're going to be happy with this deal. So basically, it came out, if you're looking at ounce count only, 7 ounces of silver, $495. I was like, what? So we're talking $60-something an ounce, $70 an ounce. I was like, are you crazy? Did you not listen to anything I just spent 30 minutes telling you? They ask you all these questions. What's your reason? And the questions, I love listening to these people because, you do learn a lot. You learn a lot, you pick up little pieces. It's good to know, why are you buying silver? A lot of people buy silver. Some people don't even know why they buy silver. What are you buying it for? Are you buying it, if you're buying silver for a sole purpose of making a quick buck, there's nothing quick about precious metals. Precious metals is a long-term safety net. It's a long-term investment. It's going to take time before you actually see huge gains. Yeah, we've seen great gains over the last year, but we've also seen a nice pullback, which took us all the way up to $29 and then all the way back down to $24. But it's something important to know. Why are you buying it? Are you buying it for the collapse of a dollar? Are you buying it for something to pass down for generations? I really wonder. She kind of chuckled a little bit when I said, I think the dollar's going to collapse. That's my excuse for buying. My real reason I buy precious metals is, one, if the dollar collapses, I'll be covered. I'll have something when everybody else has nothing. The second reason that I buy precious metals is obviously to make money. I mean, I hope I can make money off it someday. If you bought an ounce at 18 and it goes eventually to 36 and you want to sell half of an ounce or half of whatever you bought, and if you bought 10 ounces, you can sell 5. You got all your money back out of it. Thing is, the prices on everything just seem to keep going up. And in a time where prices have been going up, inflation is hard at work right now, you cannot expect me to believe that gold and silver is coming down. Legitimately. And it is coming down right now. But is it coming down legitimately, or is there something behind the scenes that we're not aware of? Some people will call it manipulation. Some people will call it rigging. Everybody's got a different name for it. Some people just say it's simple market demand, supply and demand. We're not using as much silver. I don't believe that. What I believe is they're taking paper contracts, they're throwing it on the silver market, and then they're buying real tangible silver and taking that off the market. And to those of us that want to stack some silver, put it away for our rainy day fund, for our why we save silver, whatever the reason is, we've got to pay these huge premiums on it. But premiums, in my opinion, is a simple factor of supply and demand. You're not going to pick up silver at $24. So we've got high premiums. Now, like I said, the week started out with 2 days. I can tell you this afternoon, I was stressing it. Saying, man, I should have just paid the premiums, because now we're getting back up there again. We're starting to work our way back up. 2 phenomenal days. I felt a little bad. I said, is this going to be a repeat of when I refused to pay a penny more than $20 for silver, and I had a chance to get it at $20.01, and just to be spiteful, I said, I won't buy. And I held out. And I know Adam Stacks knows my story, because Adam Stacks was there that night with me. We were chit-chatting. I said, I won't pay it. If it don't go down under 20, I ain't buying. The next morning, it went from 20.01 all the way up to 21. And then it just kept slowly inching and inching up. And each day I looked at it, I had more and more regret why I didn't get in at 20. Why I didn't put more money in. So it's something to think about. And now here I am, we're at 24. I would love to get some silver at 24 right now. But I know with the premiums, that ain't going to happen. I'm lucky if I can get my 40%ers. Some people tease me about 40%ers at spot. They think that's like the worst silver out there. I still like 40%ers. I like that I'm buying silver at spot. I'm not paying a high markup price. I can usually get spot when I go to sell it. So I'm simply hedging the silver value. If silver's at 24 and I buy an ounce worth of 40%ers and it goes to 25, I can sell it at 25. You don't get no premium when you sell it. You don't get no premium when you buy it. It kind of wipes out all that. You're not buying a collectible. This is something I've had a talk with a few people. Michael C., he is the main one that I talk about because he loves to give me a hard time that I buy 40%ers, but it is what it is. So with that being said, let's take a quick look at the comments, see who all is in the room, and then we will kind of go through and see what the markets actually did today and what's going on. So right off the bat, we got Bumblebee in the room first. How's it going tonight, Bumblebee? You know, I'm not seeing Jimmy at all. I'm kind of surprised. No Jimmy tonight. We got Friday. How's it going? Hope you're having a great night. We got Scott. How's it going, Scott? Hope you're having a great night. We got Chris B. How's it going, Chris? Hope you're having a great night, buddy. Please, if y'all can, take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button, help the channel out. It really does help us out. Let's see. Woohoo! Stop the train. I finally won some T-Coin. What? Oh, boy. I better shut the T-Coin down. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. We got Adam Stacks in the room. How's it going, Adam? Hope you're having a great night. Let's see. Scrolling through. I'm doing good, but not so much stacking. Yeah, the same here. I haven't been stacking a whole lot lately. Today was the first day that I tried making some calls to actually consider getting some. I do have an ace up my sleeve that if I'm not able to get any good deals on some silver right off the bat, I have one connection that might be coming through within the next couple weeks. So I'm hoping that will pan out. That's basically a private seller that he is starting to have doubts and thinks that the price is going to start coming down. We got Bull Tide in the room. What is up, Bull Tide? Hope you're having a great night. I just saw your text. Look, I text you back. Yeah, my phone actually, I've started putting my phone on airplane mode so I wouldn't have it ring or anything when I hop on the show. You missed the beginning. I spent like 10 minutes before talking about my phone call today with another bullion supplier. They actually reached out to me. However, there was no good deals. By the time I spent, this lady took literally 30 to 40 minutes of my time asking questions and then gave me what was best for me. And it turned out it was well, I'll tell you guys, it was six Morgan bars, 1 ounce bars. But if you don't like the bars, we can give you 6 generic ounces. And a 1 American Silver Eagle MS70, PCGS 70, second design of 2021. She explained it will be the first coin ever that we've made like this. And, you know, history tells us that these are the best. So 7 ounces of silver for $500. I said, no, thank you. It blew my mind at that price, especially after you just got done agreeing with me that one of the reasons people buy bullion is to preserve their wealth if something bad happens. Scrolling through the comments. Let's see here. Let's see. Just made a joke about stacking silver because silver and gold are both down. Yeah, silver and gold are taking big hits today. We're going to look at them here in a minute. We only went back up like 70 cents. No, we saw it down to the low 23, and then it was over 24. When I looked this afternoon, it was like 24.20. So we had a good, it looked like it was making a good move. I mean, you think about it. $1.20 in 2 days is something big. Question is, I see gold is under attack right this minute while we're shooting this video. It's driving me nuts that I haven't shaved. You guys can kind of see I haven't cut it in. As I keep glancing at the camera, I apologize. Let's see here. You don't play in my owls. 10 ounces. I'm sorry, owl 1 ounce silver coins at 8. Oh, were they 18 or were they 20? I thought they were 20. Maybe they were 18. I can't remember. That might have been at the very beginning of that big jump. Let's see here. I saw Jimmy at my silver squad. Oh, the other day. Nice. Awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a joke between me and T. Provident had them on sale around 18 bucks. I thought it was 20, but it might have been 18 about 15 months ago. But I wouldn't pay. Now, I wouldn't pay. When I set a number, I will not pay a penny over that number because it's a slippery slope. And is it right? Is it wrong? You know, if you set a goal, you stick with the goal and you see it to the end. That's my thoughts. I'm wondering if it's freezing up a little bit because I'm seeing it kind of freeze up on my end, the stream. I'm hoping it's not freezing up too bad for you guys. Let's see, 7 ounces for 500. That is a joke. Yeah, that's exactly the way I felt about it. I still have yet to get a second design of the 2021. Let's see. That's sad. I sell that MS70 for 60. Is it 60 or 50? 60. Yeah, so, I mean, it's cool to have one. I'm not going to lie. There's no way I would buy 7 ounces for $500. And only one of them was that coin. So if you did the math back, I'm wondering, Bulltide, what are your generics? What's your cheapest generic that you guys are running right now? I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I'm guessing here, so don't hold me to it, somewhere between 26 and 27, maybe 27. I mean, so you're talking, your order would be half the price of that other company. Now, I didn't say the other company's name intentionally. Being a female salesperson, if I said the company's name, instantly everybody would know who I was talking about. If I said the company, and I already said it was a she, there's probably not a ton of females in this industry. 26 bucks right now. Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, you do the math. 26 times 6, you're talking $1.55. And, I'm sorry, $1.56. And another 70, you're talking $226. So $226 for what they tried quoting me, $500. Oh, but you get free shipping. We'll track it together. I'm like, dude, really? We'll track it together? That's your sales pitch? I did find it comical though, because one of the things that I try to look for when I talk to these companies is, what kind of hook do you have? I mean, by hook, I mean, are you giving me a good deal? Because I don't know you guys yet. I've never done a trade with you. I've never bought anything from you yet. Can you offer me something special? A first-time offer. Reach over the line a little bit and give me a deal on something, right off. Bulltide gave me a great deal right off the bat when I first started talking with Bulltide. I'll be honest, U.S. Money Reserve, I think it was it U.S. Money? Yeah, U.S. Money Reserve, I think, gave me a good deal the first time, one time. After that, I didn't really see many deals. Nationwide gave me a good deal the first time. After that, I didn't see any more good deals. At least with Bulltide from Universal Coin and Bullion, I got that initial awesome deal, and I still get great deals from them literally a year and a half later, so I'm super happy with them. Let's see, scrolling through, checking what the comments is. Extremely, yeah, that's sad. $60, what they tried selling me for like $300, essentially. Let's see, $23.75 now. Yeah, I saw it starting to fall. Let's see, Aquaman. Yeah, I'm going for the Aquaman, but I kind of want to be a little clean cut. I just haven't gotten a haircut lately. I haven't made it into Corpus. Only B cuts my hair, so. Let's see here. Stream is good on my end. Okay, good. So it's not freezing. So let's see. Scrolling down, $26. And that's kind of why I want to give you a call. I'd like to get a few more ounces put up. Let's see here. Eagles are running 31 each here at my local coin shop. For type 2. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe that's generic. Not generic. What's the term? Not graded. Not graded. We got just dealer of the year at the A&A trade show in Chicago. Sorry you had to deal with a bad company. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind listening to them. I kind of like it. I kind of like listening, and I don't feel bad. I used to think, I don't want to waste someone's time, because I spent like 40 minutes on the line with them, 30 to 40 minutes. I was on a long drive, and I said, you know what? Yeah, I can talk. So we sat and talked and talked and talked. She actually said she'd send me an email, but I'm guessing she realized at the end that I wasn't going to get taken advantage of. I don't mind wasting their time, because I feel like if you're going to try to gouge somebody, in that time that I took up of hers, I probably just saved someone from paying $350 for an ounce of silver that you can buy from Universal Bullion, Coin and Bullion, for $70 or $60. I'm sorry. Let's see. Generic rounds, $26.50 at my coin shop. I gotta say though, that's only on that one. Bull Tide gets those 50 cents less shipped to my door. However, his come in nice capsules. I know if it's a generic round, there's no point in a capsule. However, I like the fact that they do come in. I don't have one. Do I have one right here? Let's see here. Well, no. I got the two that I got for free. This is just a prime example. This is a little extra thing. This is another reason why I like Universal Coin and Bullion. Little things like this, sometimes they add in free if you're placing some big orders. One's a copper round. One is it's a generic round, and it's not silver, but it is pretty cool. But you see how they're in capsules? They stay protected. When you get silver from them, a lot of times your silver always comes like that. I kind of like that. It says a lot about the company. So, scrolling through, let's see here what else we got in the comments. So, yes, definitely congratulations, Bull Tide. Your company did amazing getting that award. So, Aquaman this Halloween. I'm hoping. I need to bulk up a little bit more. I guess I could put some pads in here and make me look bigger than I am. Maybe next year though. Let's see here. Yes, not graded at 31. They waste your time. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel on some dealers like that do that. With that being said, I hope everybody's having a great night. We're going to jump in. I kind of want to take a look and see what is going on right now in the precious metals. So let's jump over there and we will just see what's going on and talk a little bit about that. Now, as always, before I get started, I'd like to take a quick minute and thank the 6,310 subscribers to the channel. Thank you guys so much. We are making a great push to continue to climb. I'm down right now to only Tuesdays and Thursdays for live streams. However, that could change down the road. It's summertime. I've got a ton of stuff going on. So literally, I've had to cut back to 2 days a week. And I haven't done many unboxings lately, only because I haven't really been buying a lot lately. You guys know when I get something in, I always like to unbox it for you guys so you guys get to see it. And lately, I just haven't been unboxing much. So let's take a look at the silver price real quick and what's going on. So silver right now coming in at $23.75, roughly $23.80, give or take, somewhere between there. You can see we've had a couple really nice days. Sunday night started the climb. Monday we continued the climb. And then Tuesday today we continued to climb. Now we did just start to see it dip. Now this to me, it's the 24th. I would expect silver to start working its way down as the month is coming closer to the end of the month. And the reason being, there's a lot of people that will settle paper contracts at the end of the month. So usually at the end of the month, we see a slightly lower silver price. I'm wondering if that's going to be the case this month. We had that big jump up. But now, I mean, that's not a huge drop. We're not seeing it really fall. But when you jump over and you look at the gold price, the gold, to me, that's a nice little drop there right there. $6 all at once. I would not be surprised to see another drop come tonight sometimes, but we'll see how that plays out. With that being said, gold right now coming in slightly under 1,800, 1795, 1796. So who knows? But on the flip side of that, a lot of investments are already starting to tank. For those of you guys that haven't seen, Bitcoin did go over 50,000 the other day, and then it started correcting. Now we're back down to 48, and we were just at 47 a minute ago. But now we're just over 48. Who knows how this is going to play out? Dogecoin having a slight pullback also, down to 29 cents. I still have a little bit of Dogecoin, but I don't have enough to even really sing about it because it really ain't that much at this point. I didn't trust it. When one person can make a tweet and move the price of something that much, that's kind of scary in my opinion. Jumping over, taking a look at what's going on in the stock market. Stock market today ended the day up another 30 points. Not crazy, but you can see over a 5-day span, it did already start gaining back what it had lost last week, and we're seeing it get back up there. What I'm worried about is when the big drop comes. I believe eventually something is going to spook the markets, and people are going to realize inflation's not going away. The new variant is not going away. It's really bad right now here in Texas. You guys know where I stood in phase. I'm gonna call it phase 1 last year. I started out really worried about it, and then I started thinking, the numbers don't seem accurate to me. Something ain't right. This one, I know a lot of people that have gotten the Delta variant. I was gonna try not to say that word. The new variant. If I just say the new variant, you know what I mean. So I do know a lot of people that have gotten it, which makes me wonder and worry a little bit more. And I'm surprised the stock market is not reflecting this yet. For how much they're talking on the news about how bad everything is and this and that, we're not seeing the stock market go down. It's almost to me like they know they're going to continue printing money. They know we're going to probably have another stimulus check pretty soon. And where is that money going to go? That's going to pump up cryptos. It's going to pump up silver. It's going to pump everything up because we've seen it happen during the other stimulus checks. We've seen coins come out of nowhere like Dogecoin and really skyrocket. I mean, Cardano has done phenomenal. That's the one that really blew my mind. It's up to 273 now. I remember then that was only 50 cents. And that was not that long ago. When you really look, let's see if we can actually pull the chart up on this one. Let's look at a year. Well, we'll look at the all first since I already hit it. Here, look at this. Literally, at the beginning of this year, you could have bought Cardano for 17 cents. Now, I looked at it when it was about a quarter, so it was somewhere in here when we were talking Doge, and I had friends, no, don't get into Doge, get into Cardano. And then, look, Cardano really just started making its climb. Can you imagine turning 17 cents into 270? That one did really phenomenal, but there again, these things, they seem to move up fast. When you look at the big charts, look at these quick jumps, and then all of a sudden they go right back. And here's a prime example in 2018. You see it had that big jump all the way up there, and then all of a sudden, within a month, it just fell right back down. So I'm expecting this is going to be another one of them things where we're going to see the big jump. A lot of people are watching Cardano now. They're going to put their money in at these new highs, and essentially we could see it come back down. Now, when you don't have that many to invest in, it could just be timing. You can time that, get out of one and get into one that's undervalued and just bounce back and forth. But with cryptos, There's so many thousands of them that, there's no way of telling. They can pretty much move any which way and kind of siphon out the hands that put their money in. They pump up Cardano up to almost $3. A lot of people are getting into the news right now. They're seeing this, and they're putting their money into it. And then all of a sudden, it comes back down, and it sits kind of not doing anything for a year or two. I kind of think that's kind of what happened with Doge. We saw Doge skyrocket, and then it came right back down. A lot of people did get out, knowing that was going to happen. Some people refused to sell, and they held and held and held. So it's something to think about. Moving on, taking a quick look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq still doing really well, up another 77 points today, or 0.5%. Taking a look at a 1-month chart, you can see that it's up. A 6-month chart up. Year-to-date up. Everything is literally up with the stock market, no matter what chart you go to. That kind of worries me. It's been worrying me for a while now. Could it keep going up? Yeah. I mean, stuff can keep happening, going up, until it doesn't go up anymore. So something to think about. Probably one good reason why people say be diverse. I'm not as diverse as I'd like to be. Maybe it's because I like silver and gold too much. But I do hold other stuff. So we'll see. Time will tell how that's going to play out and what's going to happen. So jumping back real quick to the comments. I don't expect it to be a super long show tonight. Not really a whole lot going on too worth talking about. Let's see. Scrolling through. A lot of people using their T-coin right now. Trump got the big V. I did not hear that he had gotten it. I know that he keeps talking about why people should get it. And he has a lot of pull. A lot of people listen to him. But I think there's a portion out there that are just going to not get it for the time being. They want to wait. I know being approved now by the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, made a big difference. I am still going to wait a little bit before I decide to take it. No, you didn't say blank variant. You said the airlines. The airline variant. Oh, that ain't good. Let's see here. I picked up ADA when it was $1.04. Wow. I'm guessing you did pretty good with that. I don't know what that's at right now. Scrolling through. Not much comments tonight, so we don't really have a ton to talk about. Usually I kind of feed off you guys to see what you guys want to kind of touch base on. What are y'all's thoughts on collectability versus bullion? I'm curious to hear that. It's something that I spent some time, a lot of my conversation today was this lady explaining to me why you're better off to buy collectible coins versus bullion coins. And I said, well, I can tell you I bought a little bit of bullion in, 2000 and, it was $999 an ounce. I don't remember the exact date. I have the date because I still have the receipt. But at gold at $9.99, it's gone up. Gold at 13, it's gone up. Gold at 17, it's gone up. Same when you look at silver. Silver at 15's gone up. Silver's at 17's gone up. Silver at 18's gone up. Silver at 20 has gone up. I did buy some silver at 28. Essentially, that hasn't gone up yet. But, sometimes you got to wait a little while before you actually see your rewards. That was only the beginning of this year that I picked that up at 28. Do I think it's too late? No, I don't think that. I think it's just going to take a little time to mature, just like a savings account, just like a savings bond. You have to wait for your investment to do well. And the reason that came up, too, was I was talking to, I think, Adam about things that I've called wrong. So, Peacock It didn't do much, but it's still early. Peacock's only been out 2 months, and the fact that it has pummeled down in price does not mean that it's out. One of the numbers that I keep looking at that keeps drawing me back to Peacock is the constant buying and selling of Peacock. Every time someone buys and sells Peacock coin, Peacock's not exactly like other cryptos. It's a little different in the way that it's set up, because every time someone sells, a portion of them sales gets kicked back to all the holders. So as I look at mine, I am seeing my Peacock coin growing in quantity, but not growing in price. However, every time you buy or sell, you also have a portion of it getting deleted from the system. So if, let's say, you have 100 of something and you want to exchange that to someone, and there's only 100 of them, but there's a 2% fee, well, the most that next person's going to get is 98. Now, granted, obviously there's more than 100 Peacock coins, but every time it changes hands, a portion of them Peacock coins get deleted. And that's easy to do right now while the price is super cheap. So part of me says, okay, so now we have lost 62% of all the Peacock coin, and it's only been in existence for 6 months. 6 months, I'd say, maybe, give or take, and we've already lost 62% of it. Now, granted, in the beginning, you have a lot more. On real volatile days where the price comes down or goes up really quick, you have a lot of people selling, and selling leads to deletion of coins. The more of these coins get deleted, at some point, there's going to be an extremely limited count on these coins. That's when I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Now, here's the thing. I've always said this with cryptos. I've always said it with Bitcoin. You can always have another crypto replace it. I mean, today, Bitcoin is the key. Bitcoin is the number one crypto right now. What's stopping? We've never seen the number one crypto get taken out yet. We've seen cryptos move up real quick all the way into the top 5 and then get beat back down. We've seen cryptos come out of nowhere and end up in the top 100 when they were at like 10,000. Example of that, SafeMoon. SafeMoon at one point was all the way up into the top 30. And then now, I don't know where it's at right now, but at one point it was at 5,000. It all depends where the big money puts their money. And when the big money puts their money in it, you start to see a lot of people want to jump on board. And then big money rides that up, and then big money jumps out. So, scrolling through the comments again, we got some new comments on here. He said he got in the speech. He did. He said he got it in the speech. He did. I am not 100% sure he said it. That's just what I heard. You can Google it. It's not going to really change. I have a belief, listen to all and follow none. As in, you need to listen to people and then make your own choices on what you're going to do. Because at the end of the day, you need to make the choice that's right for you, because you're the one that's going to have to pay for the consequences if you make a wrong call. Let's see. Lord Humongous must have lost the key to his fluffy handcuffs again. Yeah, we haven't seen Lord Humongous in a little while. Let's see. I am out of collectibles. I was addicted to the last year. Now I'm just getting as much silver as I can on the cheap. Yeah, I remember you were buying the Geiger bars for a while, which had a lot of collectible. I don't know what happened to the Geiger bars. I don't know if they're still up there in price, but I know you were buying the collectible Geiger bars. To me, it was just an ounce of silver in a square, as opposed to an ounce of silver in a rectangle or a circle. I'm surprised no one's came out with triangles yet, after seeing how big the Geiger bars got. Maybe triangles would sell good. Who knows? Let's see. When silver prices are too high, that's when I buy collectibles. When the price of silver drops, I try to stack. You know, I would probably have to agree with that because, well, not so much right now, but I know when silver was at 17, I was stacking. 15, 16, 17, I was stacking. When it got up to 18, 19, and 20, I would try to target something that looked nicer. Something that had more collectability behind it. But now with prices as high as they are, I mean, you know, I don't really buy a whole lot right now. I mean, I'm just kind of in the waiting phase. And I don't know if that's because, you know, who knows what's going to happen. We, as stackers, are kind of betting on a downturn in a way, a downturn in the economy, a downturn in the dollar, maybe not a end of the world full collapse scenario. You know, some people say, you know, we're probably never going to see that in our lifetimes. Could it happen? Yes. If you were in Venezuela when the bolivar was up there in price, you could have done really well buying silver. And now, if you were selling your silver, I mean, an ounce of silver versus millions and millions and millions and millions of bolivar. An ounce of silver goes a long way in Venezuela right now. Scrolling through, what is up, John? I hope you're having a great night, John. I see John jumped in the room. Let's see. Got to fly. Stack on. Friday, you have a great night, my friend. If I'm ever out in Australia, I'm going to come pay you a visit. I wouldn't mind going out there someday. I'd love to see a kangaroo. I'd love to box a kangaroo just to see. I hear people actually box kangaroos. I don't know how that would go down. It would definitely be on YouTube, though. Let's see here. They have triangle silver. Not pyramids, but triangles. Wow, I've never seen a triangle bar yet. I'll have to look around and see if I can find one. I kind of like ounces that maximize my space. So what I mean by that is like items, I guess you could say. Some of y'all have seen my safety deposit box. I did a video on it one day, and you know, it gets crowded. Getting too much into collectibles that have a lot of like fancy box and fancy plastic. I'm essentially paying to hold plastic, and that I don't want to do. So, but I would like to see a triangle bar. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look that up after the stream and see if I can find one. If you see one, go ahead and post a picture of it on Discord. I know someone in the room had talked to me, asked me, he had wrote to me and said, hey, he's been in the channel a long time. And he had asked me, he started pouring pours, and he had asked if he could post it on Discord, that he wants to start selling some of his pours. And I said, post it. I said, I think we have a room for it. I went on there, I looked, we do have a room. If anybody is ever trying to sell their silver, their coins, it don't even have to be silver, it can be coins, pennies, coins, anything. Feel free to use that room to try to work with other people. There are always going to be people out there that are looking for your silver or your coins or your collectibles. Use that room, utilize that source, and you're helping a fellow stacker by doing it. Someone in the room, now don't be offended if they try to negotiate with you. Negotiating, I never accept the price. That's just how I am. Adam Stacks knows that probably better than anybody, since we spent probably 3 hours trying to work out one deal. It got a little difficult. But it was a long deal. It was a W quarter deal on Texas W's. And it took like 3 hours. So don't be offended when people want to negotiate. That does happen. Sometimes not everybody's a negotiator, but some people, they're you know, they understand. Every dollar they save is a little bit more silver they put in their pocket for their kids, for their future, for whatever the case may be. So, let's see. The triangle silver does waste space, and that's the one thing about it that I don't like. I didn't even know they had one. I can picture that you would have a lot of wasted space. Oh yeah, I sure do know how you are, T. Yep. Yeah, but I do it for a reason. I like to save my money, and I like to put it in investments that someday may pay off. I mean, whether it's fixing up a house and trying to flip it, whether it's some peacock coins, some Doge coins, some kind of collectible, whether it's gold, silver, stocks, whatever the case may be. You work hard for your money, but a lot of times when people go to spend their money, they don't think about what they're spending it on. They're just quick to spend. So, let's see. With that being said, the Perth Mint made a triangle silver coin. They go for around $50. Woo! Yeah, I probably wouldn't pay $50 for an ounce unless it's something really special. That's pretty cool, though. But I'll be honest, I do like Perth Mint stuff. I've always wanted to get a set of the kangaroo coins, I think, or not kangaroos, the koala coins. So if I ever run across someone selling a bunch of them, it would be cool to get. I've kind of started liking my graded coins, but I haven't picked up much of anything lately with everything going on. So with that being said, we are going to wrap up the show. We didn't run even 45, 50 minutes. So I guess we got up there. I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about tonight because there's not really a ton going on yet. I expect to see some excitement over the next week, and we will see how that's going to play out. Let me know, what do you guys think? You guys think silver's going to go up over the next week or down? I'll be honest, I'd like to see it come down. I'd like to see the premiums come down. I'd like to stack more. I know some people, they've got a lot and they're ready for it to just go crazy. I've got a little bit, but I'd still like to get a little bit more. So who knows? I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with the new stimulus. Are they going to get it approved? Are they not going to get it approved? That's one of the things I've been staying on. I expect we're going to see a lot of stuff get more expensive if they approve it. So with that being said, we are going to wrap up the show. I thank you all for stopping in. I hope Jimmy is doing... Oh, Jimmy is here. Jimmy is here. What's up, Jimmy? I didn't even see you in the room. I looked earlier and I said, where's Jimmy? Now I'm scrolling up to see if I missed you. Oh, no, you came in kind of late. Okay. Hopefully everything's going well, Jimmy. I kind of wondered. I said, where's Jimmy tonight? He's usually first, and then I didn't even see you in the first 10 minutes. So I was like, uh-oh, I hope he's okay. With that being said, I hope everybody has a great night. I will be here again on Thursday night. We'll see what's going on Thursday. Hopefully we'll have a little more excitement. Let's get you wheel going soon. I miss it. The problem with the wheel, I need silver to go down. I need to get some more. Yeah, you're not alone. I'd like to see it go down so I can get some more. I'm kind of roasting. You can see I've been out in the hot sun all day. The reason I haven't done the wheel is the coin roll hunting, pretty much, I hate to say it, temporarily gone. I'm hearing a lot of people that do coin roll hunting are getting brand new stuff now, as in all the coins are brand new. I got a box right here. I think I showed that to most of you guys, where, look at this. Every roll in the box, brand new 2021s. These are the Airman ones. And then I talked to different people that have been doing $50 hunts. They're not finding anything except for new coins. It's a little strange. I think they're doing that to maybe stop people from coin hunting. It could be a kind of a trick, a way to get people to get away from it, and just let things kind of fizzle out. We'll see. Who knows? And then on top of that, the new tax restrictions now for PayPal, people that accept PayPal. It's now a taxable event, so you do have to pay a tax, even if it's friends and family, which, in my opinion, PayPal is going to be just like when central bank CBDCs, central bank digital currencies roll out, it's going to be the same way, in my opinion. You know, just like right now, it doesn't matter if I give my son or my son gives me $20 on PayPal. That is a taxable event now under the new rules. So I've kind of got away from that for the time being, because I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy that they are taxing gifts, donations, all that stuff. Do I think it will last? It will probably last. Once they get a tax in place, even if it's a temporary one, it ain't going away. And I think that's a ploy, because when we go to a full CBDC, they're going to tax every single thing. Now, I mean, the tracing part, I hear some people say tax trace every purchase, everything. I don't really know if I so much worry about the tracing as I do the actual, you know, every dollar I get, you want to know who I got it from, what I did. I mean, it's a gift. I mean, you get a birthday gift. It's your birthday. Your family gives you a check. Really? Is that something that should be taxed? So it's kind of upsetting. One of the reasons why I'd like to see a silver and gold backed dollar come back. It's real money. We shouldn't be taxed on. I just don't believe we should be taxed on some things. Income tax was supposed to be a temporary thing. It's a temporary thing that never went away. And it never will at this point. Until, I don't want to say a major change. I don't want to say a revolution for sure. But it's probably not going to go away until there's some major changes in the government. I'm not convinced that any government taxes their people more than we do. And it doesn't, I'm not saying, I know that's the law, but it's gotten out of hand, I think. It's getting crazy how much they tax everything. Scrolling through, let's see. Checking the comments. Boo on the new coins. Yeah, unfortunately, they're flooding the market with the new coins, so it is putting a damper on a lot of coin hunters. Dan, the new coins. Did you see Maximus Silver Stacker had a box with $2,000 in what? With $2,000 in 90%. I didn't see that video. I did not see it. Were those rolls that people donated to get, or were those rolls that he opened for himself on the stream? I'm curious to know. Did he just happen to be opening up a box that he had for himself, or were they people donated and got those rolls? If you can, Scott, let me know the answer to that. Now I'm going to have to wait because I really do want to know that. Imagine if they made coin hunting illegal. I don't know if that would ever be possible because there's a lot of different extents. Some of us that do coin hunting are extreme. Well, okay, it was live, but was it live his personal box that he opened for himself, or was it live where people donated and got those rolls? Did you donate some money if you were watching the stream and get some of them rolls? A couple of them? I don't think they ever could make coin hunting illegal because some people just check their loose change at the end of the night. Stupid changes to PayPal. If they had their way, they would charge a tax on physical cash gifts. It would be harder for someone. It would be hard to tax a $20 cash gift, I think. No bankroll for people. I'm not really sure. I'm still trying to understand. Were they rolls that people took, or were they rolls that just were for him to open? Like me, some nights when I'm bored, I will open up coins, and sometimes in the past I videotaped them and just said, hey, there's no one on. I'm going to be opening up a box for myself. Oh, wow, I just got that much in silver. Or were they rolls that he opened for people and people got that silver? I'm curious. Why pay taxes when the government gives away billions in dollars in military equipment to the Taliban? Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I really got tired of the way now the Taliban have a better military than some countries. So it's kind of crazy. He opened them for people. Wow. That was pretty crazy then. If he opened up a box with $2,000 in silver, I'm sure he was like, "What in the world?" If you want to, well, I'll go find it. I'm gonna watch that video. I'm kind of curious to see that. That's a good box. That's up there with my best box ever. I one night opened up a box. I opened it up in 2 separate live videos. It was before I even did coin roll hunting for the public. I used to do it only for myself. And one of my boxes had 109 90%ers. Now, I don't know what that equivalates to in value, but it was an amazing box. As I was opening it, the excitement was just crazy to find Walking Liberties, Benjamins. Every roll had 1 or 2. Some rolls had 3 or 4. It was insane. So I'm sure he got super excited catching that. I miss the coin hunting streams. Yeah, like I said, there's just, with all the new coins out there right now, people ain't finding nothing. So normally, he got lucky. He must have just hit a old box that somehow slipped through the cracks, because that's pretty crazy. Each roll had about 6 to 8 90%ers in them, and those went to individuals. So again, that's pretty crazy. If people were opening up those rolls and they were getting that silver, that is insane. I'll bet you when the first couple rolls got opened, his queue was probably instantly full with people donating. Around $1,000 in halves, $55 in face value. Oh, that's right up there with mine. I think mine was 109 was 54, I think. Well, would that be $54? 109, 54.50. So he was right there with me then on that one. $200 for every 10 in face. Wow. Yeah, he did really good. That's awesome, Scott. I missed that, unfortunately. Yeah, that would have been something else to have caught. I would have, if I'm watching someone coin roll hunt and the first person's hitting something, I'm instantly putting my money in. Especially if it's not an ender. If it's an ender roll, then, that can be, I hate to say, I don't want to say it can be staged, but if it's an ender roll, it's there already, and you just open it up for the first person, depending on how he picks his rolls. I don't know. I don't remember how he picks his rolls, what rolls people get. I tried to do mine when I was doing them random, so we did number generators for the rows. It's not hard for them to tax anything. These people play by their own rules. Then, when exposed, they just change the rules completely and call it a bailout, or too big to fail. Oh, absolutely. It's crazy. You said you found 109 90%ers. So I did the math real quick, and he has the video up. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. That's pretty cool. That's a big one. Oh yeah, my fine. My fine was 109. My fine was 109. Okay, I'll have to check out his and see what they got and how that all worked out. Being coin hunter, bring coin hunts back. There you go. Make it a hashtag. Who knows? I'm curious to see how that's going to play out, because think about that. If now they want to tax even donations for rolls, that's kind of going to change the game for a lot of YouTubers that rely on coin hunting. But who knows? We'll see how that plays out. With that being said, we're going to start wrapping up the stream. It was a great stream. We did make it an hour with the great conversations at the end. Please, if you didn't already hit that thumbs up button, take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button. And everybody have a great night. Adam Stacks, you have a great night. Scott, you have a great night. Jimmy, you have a great night. Bulltide, you have a great night. Bumblebee, you have a great night. Lincoln DMC, you have a great night. John Mastrom, you have a great night. Friday, you have a great night. Chris B, you have a great night. Adam Stacks, you have a great night. And anybody that I may have missed, I apologize. I don't show you as live right now, so I don't know who's on if you haven't commented. As for bringing the wheel back, maybe we will have to run something where we'll do a giveaway and use the wheel as the giveaway. Jimmy, you have a great night, buddy. Take care. And let's see, about 2 weeks ago, I got 16 silver quarters from a store. Wow, that's nice. That's pretty cool. That's a nice find. We're not seeing a whole lot of silver floating around right now. We'll see as time goes on what will happen. So, with that being said, y'all have a great night. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again on Thursday night. And hopefully I'll be clean cut at that point. We'll see. Definitely, I'll probably still have a sunburn because it was bad today. The heat is awful out there right now. So, with that being said, y'all have a great night, and thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.